Alex and Felix. We are covering an NFL draft live today, folks. This is year two for us, right?
Yeah, it's free.
Year three for us covering
Cover.
the draft.
Yeah.
Okay, so year three for us covering the draft live. And so right now, there's been no picks yet as the commissioner and everybody is getting themselves together. Same would apply for us as we are trying to get set up here. So we just wanted to make sure we were able to.
Look, look. Okay. Okay, fuck.
Wait, I'm sorry.
It's a look, look. It's a look, look.
Oh, okay. So sorry, folks. We wanted to utilize all our platforms tonight. Our Instagram. Apparently, we couldn't get it up and running, so we would be live there. Um, we're trying to get things situated here as well. So right now we're live right now with you guys. Um, so just bear with us as we get everything going here.
Well, we can talk about the jack of the it's not a cut yet, but there are that of a cut.
Well, they're actually they are on the clock right now. They got 5 minutes and 45 seconds before they make their first overall pick or trade this pick. Um,
The iPhone committed had the dress.
at number
And
10.
number three, the part of number three, number four, is the part and number five is the the brown, number this, the eight, number 10, number eight will be kept in number eight is the A, number this is what and then you have to look at number 10 for the top 10 kids. Yeah, the let me look the S with the or a looking on my phone.
So so we thank you guys for tuning in, and we're excited. It looks like the Raiders are celebrating in their war room right now. Um, are they taking the quarterback right away um, at this first overall pick, or are they gonna pick Love? Uh, let's see what happens. I mean, I think he will go down as far as Arizona. Love, I think he'll fall to there, but we all know that the Jets would absolutely love to take this pick if they could. Um, and so it's going to be interesting to see what the Jets come up with as far as the pick here tonight um, after the Raiders go. And it looks like the Raiders will be coming to the stage soon. Um,
That
so, okay.
I did that
Okay.
that it's good.
Okay.
So so again it's if you're new here I get the first time I think it's because for 3 years that because the dad they won at the dad so yeah
Yes. Exciting moment. If you guys want to leave in the comments who you guys would like to see get picked. If there's anybody you guys been following in college that and who's your favorite team, um, now's the time to let us know. We'll give some shout outs.
And I follow the ball. I would be the Dolphins, the Cowboys, Graham, Baltimore Ravens, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Jets, and then the Detroit number 17. Uh,
Now the Raiders has made some you know some moves here in the off season to try to improve. Um, their organization, considering uh, considering that their division is a really tough division at this time.
and you pick in that.
And they go quarterback right away.
Yeah. This will be a court because the a couple of weeks ago.
And signed him a major contract.
Yeah, this is a big pit up for and then number two would be the new with there. And how it would you get a vote
Well, look, this was probably the way the Raiders wanted to go. So that they would give him time to develop before just throwing him out there to be their franchise starter. So they picked Kirk Cousins and they paid him the contracts because they want to be able to compete right away. So
yeah, they pit up for they can't.
So no surprises, folks. We were kind of wondering, because there was a lot of chatter that was coming out, basically saying that maybe the Raiders was looking past him.
One more thing, who got a lot of money put on the
Fernando, yeah.
yeah. So this time. Pick number two is I believe they will go defense. They need to go up that
Well, I mean,
defense.
look, I believe they need to go defense. It was the defense that let them down. This draft would be completely different if their defense had been able to hold up in at least 4 out of the 7 games that they were in all the way up until the very end. And in the last 2 minutes, they ended up losing. The defense just didn't have enough to either get turnovers or get the ball back to give them an opportunity to kick a field goal or score. So it's going to be interesting to see. Are they going to be strategic and be smart? Pick one of the best defensive linemen here. You got two that they were looking at, and so let's see if they go for a pass rusher here.
I get you. You get to make a print off for that almost 50 play. Okay.
We're going back to the Sanchez years.
Yeah. To the time.
And Rex Ryan.
Yeah. Bottom that is that three or 14 and a picture is let's hit the ball. So this will make it easier and could get back if you could put a for our company we got the but pick number two is gonna be picked up anyway. But maybe the looking for pick up a diva put or what that.
Well, they definitely were looking at that. Obviously, if the Raiders did pass on Fernando, they were definitely going to take it. No ifs, buts about it. They haven't had a real franchise quarterback for some time. And so that was definitely one of the things that they were going to do. So being that the Raiders did make their pick and they took him off the board already, the Jets is probably going to stick to their original game plan, which is try to grab some defensive players here so that they can then be more competitive, get turnovers, because I think they were dead last year when it came to getting turnovers. They just could not get turnovers and they were turning the ball over
Well,
in return on
again,
the offensive side. So
again,
that's a bad formula, you know?
again, the Eagles game for the last 4 minutes at the last 4 minutes of the game. This is 4-4.
Yes.
They were a decent game is get a football nowadays. It got the quarterback. Yeah, and they forgot the high quarterback. That is yeah, for the
The pick is in already
the pit
for the
in.
Jets, so that was pretty quick for them. They
Yeah.
didn't even waste any time, so which means they probably are sticking to the original pick that they had in mind at this number 2 spot. And let's see which one of the 2 defensive players did they select, because there was 2 that was on their board.
They
So they got the edge
Yeah.
rusher,
they
David Bailey, and so
I believe that it's a good pick by the you the defense lineman come out of this draft. I believe this.
well, if they didn't pick David here, I'm going to tell you, there's no doubt that the Giants was looking at this kid as well. Especially now that they got 2 first rounders, thanks to Cincinnati. And so, I mean, like, again, I had a funny feeling the Jets was looking at him and we were going to see what was going to happen. And so they picked him.
Good film. What a college football out there. Cause to him to become the overall pick for in this draft.
I mean, it just seemed like, he's very confident. He just kind of knew he was going to be on the Jets. And I think the Jets fans are going to be happy with this pick because, again, they definitely needed somebody fast on the edge that can get around, disrupt the plays, make quarterbacks move their feet, get them out of sync to maybe regenerate turnovers as well as sacks. And he absolutely has those talents and gifts to get that done. There's no if buts about it. So congratulations to Dave.
We have issue pick number 3 at the Cardinals at the Cardinals.
We know they were looking. They need everything.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, Cardinal fans. But I'm just saying, as an organization, they need some help across the board. I still don't know who's playing quarterback for them to start off the 2026 season. They could also go defense here. Maybe take one of the key players that the Giants is looking at, or they can go running back here. Take Love, which a lot of other analysts was predicting is where he would fall at number 3. But we'll see.
I guess he got that no more. In the New York for the team good.
Well, they have to have a fresh start. They got to start
they had a new head coach for the Rams. Palmer went off the coach. That is good beginning. That put the he had a fact to make a put on. He can't almost put it ago. That is that put on for the Cardinals. I believe the heck of it Boo, right? Boo at the
I have no
I
idea
believe
at
so.
this point.
Yeah, Cowboys got great guard defense guard. The new
Well,
up
they
there.
gotta start somewhere. Uh, they need to revamp their offensive line. They also have a really extremely talented division. So that's the other
Yeah,
thing.
you have to
Where do
wear.
you start? They're just like
Yeah,
the Raiders. They're in a situation where,
yeah,
well, the Jets division is still. I
well,
mean, you only got two teams.
yeah,
Actually, really one because
yeah.
although the Patriots, they got to prove that that wasn't a fluke last year. Sorry, Patriots fans. I'm just saying, just because the season before, because they were so bad, they end up having a really light
Mm-hmm.
schedule, and so the only real
So
challenge in the
now,
division
now it got
was the Bills.
now it got the difficult because
And
they went to the
although,
playoff
right, so now
at
you're
the
gonna
Super
have a
Bowl.
much
Yeah,
harder schedule going into this season because they made it all the way to the Super Bowl. So and they made it into the playoffs. So it's gonna be a little different for them. But right now, still the team that is troublesome in that division is always going to be the Bills at this point because of the fact that even with the coach change and everything else, um, even with them being light on talent, they still got Josh Allen, which is honestly the best quarterback in that division.
and then after Detroit, picking up 18 is rocking, picking up 19 is a Panthers, Cowboys again for number 30, um, Pittsburgh and number 21. Like for Pittsburgh, so it got as a pack, and yeah, a chocolate, the Eagles, Brown, Bear, the Bills, something like that, Super Titans, Cat City again, no, Cat City, the Dolphins, and the other two Super Bowl teams.
Yeah.
So, but it's gonna be a quick line. Uh,
If you're just tuning in, just so you know, the Raiders did end up picking Fernando as their first overall pick.
I
So
did,
they went quarterback.
I
Just
did pick
moments
up,
ago, the Jets picked up
but
Dave Bailey, which is the
I can pick,
edge, a pass rusher,
I can pick in
and the
from the
pick is in
Cardinals.
for
Here
the
it goes.
Cardinals. That is correct. Yes.
Um,
Seeing some Cardinal
if
fans here.
yeah, the pick the call Bridgeport City, looking what it is Bridgeport up there. Uh, but here you go. Here you go. The commuter right there.
And let's see what the Cardinals end up picking.
They go, what about it?
And they did. They end up going with Love right away.
You
So
know what I mean?
everything is going. Oh my God! I mean, like no surprises so far with the first three picks.
You know what I
Everybody
mean?
everybody is going exactly where we thought they would go.
It's not almost easy. I gonna pick up at the beginning. What of that? And that line will be pick up a quarter of that. I bet I caught that. I really caught that. We got we got we are to go yeah. And if we got other the draft.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see.
Thing number 4, it's a pattern.
Is the Titans.
That the
I think we're gonna see what happens with them. Look, they got their quarterback a year ago already, and so we got to see how this pans out. Now, look, if Arizona didn't take him at this point, there was no if buts about it that the Titans definitely would have taken him. With him in the backfield, would have definitely changed the whole dynamics. And that division is always up for grabs.
yeah.
Over the last couple of years, you've see a lot of seesaw.
You
in
have
the
Dawson,
divisions.
you have Hugh, and
You have the
you
Colts
have the Colts.
and then the Titans. So
Yeah.
it's interesting to see. He is excited to be with the Cardinals, and so we'll see what uh, he can bring to their organization.
Yeah,
Wish the young man good luck.
the top yeah, we're putting up the defense put up again for the top end.
I don't know. I mean, they could go offensive lineman here to give more stability on that offensive line, give the quarterback more time to get rid of the football. So let's
And
see.
the top end were 3 or 4 teams up in. Uh, I caught that that make a put of the last time they have put up the 2021. So it looked like yeah,
Or the Cardinals.
on top though.
Oh,
But again, looking that 3 minutes ago, the yeah, in the football pay, we got to see what gonna be happening. And um,
big celebration for Cardinal fans right now. The third overall pick.
it um uh uh met college football put happy to be at that for the former team go into the big league. Um, yeah, the top end, on to the top end, look, that can't walk, that is, that new head coach, former head coach, former defense coach, for the former, that is, the former, almost to the top of that is.
The Giants offensive, I mean, ex coach as their offensive coordinator
Yeah,
now
but
this
they,
year.
well, so,
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this team fares with two former coordinators slash former head coaches teaming up together to make this organization.
they
Or,
both, they both coming out and
yes.
so they don't make it
I
for
don't think we ever seen this story in the
no,
NFL ever.
no,
So
forgot,
it's gonna be interesting to see
forgot,
how this all pans out.
forgot coming in play uh, it has 13 takeaways, not even that bad.
Yeah, well, it wasn't as bad as the Jets. The
Yeah,
Jets were
yeah.
pretty bad. They were really dead last when it came to takeaways.
Um, I think the top 8 would be um, the New York.
Yeah, the Giants come up at fifth.
Um,
Here with this fifth pick, we'll see what they're up to. Um,
uh, I know it's part of the what
you mean Big Uncle?
yeah
Yeah, Big Uncle.
had the people over
Chef Rod.
yeah who and the pit for the technical
Yes.
who goes this would be
Yeah. Let's see what we got here, and the Titans have selected wide receiver to add an offensive weapon. So they went with Tate, Carnell Tate. They took out of Ohio State. Um, I, look, he's long, lanky. I think he'll be able to go up and get some high balls for them. He should be able to make a great weapon.
Yeah yeah I believe the good pit back to take the top and the or they almost went to the championship game at in college football. We got look at that
See
wow.
that footage there.
Yeah,
You can clearly see like that's a little like
yeah.
Odell Beckham right there,
Good footwork.
and he's a big physical guy. He's
Yeah.
long, lanky, but he's kind of big up top. You know, he can put those shoulders down
And
and
not
hit.
the two and a half 100 definitely uh, coming out of that is a good
Football program, yeah.
football program up there in it or how to say um yeah. Okay, now new word. New word. Put up the hot water. It's the first time.
They had a solid head coach since
But new
Tom Coughlin. So
almost 10 years ago. So, when you are the coordinator, when you leave the coordinator, and the crew of the whole office, that's for that
look, well they try to go young, get young coaches, and bring them in to meet the NFL today by having a young head coach, somebody that could be around for a while, like a Tom Coughlin. But when you have GMs that just wasn't really investing in talent the right way and had total control over the decision making, we got to see a lot of failures and breakdown in the team, and it just didn't function right.
handcut, put now, him pay to pick about the top um yeah they got each first time hot for out the Baltimore walk room. This is
So far, with his addition, the Giants have made some solid decisions, and so we can see the difference with him and the GM working together to make this a real organization once again. To hopefully have the Giants fans see a competitive team for once in their division.
the last time they were able to put up a couple of years ago,
Yeah,
3 years ago.
when they bought into
Yeah,
Brian Dable's system.
but
And no one's seen that coming
Yeah.
either. I mean, for them, but they surprised everybody that year, and they made it into the playoffs. And then we seen bad decision after bad decision. Even when they picked Daniel to be the replacement of Elon Manning, a lot of people were upset with that pick because they didn't think he was a great replacement. So.
if you knew he after you pick up that okay that me do I could recap all of the pair. Here we go. Begin to pick up football, college football, AUP, so what the fuck pick up back number 2 they Buddy for the number 3
Love
love and then
Jeremiah.
yeah and then number 4 is 10. Now we know the ability to pick number 5 is the new pick up. If you're new here, one at the city, the for this on we should all kind of get
Yes.
we post a lot of football content all
Sports as well, but
oh,
mostly
oh.
football.
more football content, but we come back about the you put on alcohol you put up it happened today.
Yeah.
So this they quit up.
That is correct, son. That's
Yeah.
so. Yeah, you can follow us on our YouTube channel at Sports Talk with Alex and Felix. Also on our TikTok channel. Um, Also on our Instagram as well, as we cover games for you guys, drafts, trades, coaches firing,
Injury report.
and injury reports for you. So yes, yes.
And then you include football well, that about injury report, that about got
NASCAR,
medical people,
boxing,
but in that's how
track and field, Olympics.
the man, yeah, the first part. So, yeah. New York, then I know you put the that bar. He probably happy, hopefully happy with the pick up.
I think he's just really ecstatic, to be honest with you, with just having Harbaugh as his head coach, because he kind of likes the Ravens, so he has one NFC team that that's his main team, and then on the AFC side, he loves the Ravens. So yeah, I think he's really happy. I don't think he could have pictured uh, this season gonna be a crazy season for him. Okay, it looks like the Giants pick is in. And let's see.
we need to put up a time. This had cut in one. The need one to the did one that day.
All right, folks, it's coming. It's coming.
Hold up to your bell. Here we go. Here we go. And you can't now, right?
Yeah, I think they're going defense here, and they're getting ready to go ahead and let us know. Um,
Here we go. They pick up. We.
yes,
And
I knew they were gonna go. I knew they were gonna get him because the Jets. He was on the Jets list, so Reese's has been picked up.
hot day.
Yes, also out of Ohio State. I knew that if the Jets didn't take oh my God, the boy's name. Uh, oh my
We
God.
cut that. Okay.
I knew if they didn't take him,
We cut that.
that they were gonna end up taking that the Giants were gonna end up taking Reese's, because this was one of the guys that the Jets was looking at, and it was interesting, getting inside information that he was on that list. But I think both New York teams have made out here, picking up these edge rushers here. Both these gentlemen here were, really good at what they brought to the table.
Dave
And as you
Brown.
can see, Bailey.
The guy.
Yes.
Okay.
So I was expecting it to be swapped the other way around, but the Jets took Bailey, whereas the Giants took Reese's. And so this is a great pick for the New York Giants. I think defensively, this is going to be a great add-on to them, because just like the Jets, the Giants started their season off in a really good way, and they were beating teams on the road.
Yeah,
and then in the fourth quarter, the last 5 minutes, just complete implosion.
The number two, you have that top it that we.
Yeah, that was that. Oh my
Barker
God, yeah.
game.
Oh my God,
The
yes.
Broncos game.
That would have been it
Yeah.
for me. I told you last year I would have absolutely fired
The Bears.
Brian
The
right at
Bears
that point.
game.
The
Yeah.
Bears game. How the playoff picture would have
Yeah.
been so different last year. And some of those games that the Giants was playing in, if the Giants had defeated those teams at the times they were defeating, because at that time when you look at when they were playing the Broncos, the team that was way ahead of everybody was the Colts, and the Colts had at least 3-4 game before Daniel's leg imploded on him, and that changed the course of the Colts. But Denver would have been in trouble because you also had um, the Patriots,
Mm-hmm.
and you had
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, which was right there, and then suddenly the Giants just completely blew that game
Yeah.
in the fourth quarter. And the same thing on the Bears side. You had the Lions,
Mm-hmm.
you had Minnesota, and you had Detroit. I'm sorry,
Green Bay.
Green Bay, which were all in that clump right at that time. And the Giants, if they had beaten Chicago, would not have been able to make it into the playoffs this past season. And they were in those games, and they were good games in the very beginning, and then suddenly fourth quarter just boom. So now they got a defensive player that can make a difference in these games, and hopefully get them to get some turnovers.
Well, we gotta move on to Captain what happened before the Patriots take it history. That is the fall apart after Mahomes because Mahomes got hurt.
Yeah, but the Chiefs were not. I called it before the season started that the Chiefs was not going to be that team that they were. They had no business going to, as far as I was concerned. I didn't believe they were the team that had any business in the Super Bowl, but they made it there anyway, and that's why they got blown out.
Back
But
to Eagles.
when they their first game started and they played against the Chargers, and the Chargers beat them, like legit beat them. And I don't mean like beat them like put up a whole bunch of points on board. I mean out strategy, physically they manhandled them and they beat them. And I knew right then and there, I said, yo, this is gonna be a complete different season for the Chiefs. They're just not gonna be a good team.
We had a train, the Browns.
Trade for the number 6 spot
Yeah.
to get a number 9th, to give up number 9th and 74.
So here's the first train of the draft.
Yep.
Captain it will make you move.
Yes.
Here come
They moved up.
the commuter to among the train. Here come. I kept it pick up
Defensive
a
back.
decent back.
Mansour, D-Lane from LSU.
That is a good pick
Defensive
up.
back.
I think fully about him. I believe this is a good pick up. That can't be because that defense bathroom it get older and they need to reduce it. Also, for me, I like to pick top A because of Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce it comes back for Kelce, but right now this is
Wait, now I see they showed this footage of him just now. We got to watch that because now you're going into the NFL.
Yeah.
He's not going to be able to have that hand on the
No.
back like he did there.
No.
That's going to be pass interference. He's got to let go. He is a great player. I've watched this young man play, Felix. I think he's going to be an exciting pick and player for you Kansas City fans. But right there, that first footage they just showed us, I mean, he used the back for leverage to smack down the ball. That's a great, looks like great on footage. But in college, he was able to get away with that. He will not be able to get away with that in NFL. Maybe so because he's playing for the Chiefs. Ha ha ha.
Well,
That's a little joke.
well, we got plenty we
Maybe officiating will allow that anyway. Because it's the Chiefs.
Ah,
Yeah, I went there.
we gotta move on to what thing of the fight show almost world team and that's the take it again you will win a couple games you will be number 3 what will be number 4 because that happened.
Yeah, well, that whole division fell apart. And I told you that division was phony.
Well,
and the only team that actually was consistent was your Eagles. And even though you guys wasn't perfect,
yeah.
you guys still was the best team in that division. Which is why you guys won back-to-back division titles in that division,
And then
which hasn't been done ever in that division. So
we made history, but we fall apart. Looking
well, you still made it to the playoffs.
Looking for Super Bowl.
I just wasn't expecting the 49ers. I gave the 49ers no credit last year. I really didn't think they stood a chance against you guys.
What?
But I got to watch a mad receiver make the game toxic for you guys. You guys had a lot of internal problems there, and so
what in the what in 2 years ago almost went to the Super Bowl. Almost.
Yeah.
And now they fall apart because you were competing with what are you going to do?
Yeah, their quarterback went down too. So
quarterback left out had a big part of the thing about that in we're waiting for the commuter at 2
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Famer will cut out part of people what put up.
No, they're not. That's Jerome Bennis. He played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. No, he just 2 Hall of Famers.
Two Hall of Famers got of course Pittsburgh. That is the look at the so let's see.
Yeah, the Commanders finished 5-12 last season.
If we do after the pick.
Yes, the commissioner got some jokes up here. Come on now, let's get it done.
Here we go. Put in. Thirdly,
Styles.
Decent that
Well,
goal.
everybody's gonna be picking on. Like I said, like a cork is like vultures.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna start plucking at players from there.
Again, I like to put it about him. I like game. I hot game. You can put a good pit by.
Well, they're trying to. They went defense here because at the end of the day, they got tired of chasing after Hurts.
Yeah.
And then believe it or not, Dart, who he needs to do a better job of protecting himself. He was a pain in the butt with his running legs for the New York Giants. And Prescott, he don't run as much anymore, especially after the Giants broke both ankles.
Come on.
I'm just being honest. The guy just doesn't run anymore. He rarely runs.
He runs.
So I'm pretty sure that's always in the back of his mind when he begins to run to try to escape. it's like, oh God, I hope not. I hope I don't get no leg injuries here because, you know, every time he was getting injured.
This guy, I think that it could be a bad one. Yeah. If you're moving but I think that the everything all cut for me. What kind of football that about? The AFD hockey NASCAR that is boxing within Catfield, because
I guess we lost some Dallas fans.
yeah, okay, whatever. But if
I'm just saying,
if
we had a bunch of people in here, and now it's down to none. So,
if I could not no, don't go after me. I was too. But yeah, yeah. Got them.
well, I ain't saying nothing that wasn't true.
Got
Prescott
them.
does get injured a lot.
Got them up. What do you think going to happen? The guy caught it back. Okay.
I think your old offensive coordinator did okay with his last year, first season, basically. I think he's gonna go offense, obviously, because I think that's a you know what he specialized in. Even though he is the head coach, he's gonna want to favor getting some offensive weapons to compete down there with Carolina and the Buccaneers and Atlanta. So
Hey. If you're moving we cover let's cover the last pick. The pick is the middle, but it's just pick up day. But it's left,
at the Cardinals,
I caught them.
Titans took they took the wide receiver. Oh my God, I hate when they take the names here. Tate. They took Tate, and then the Giants took Reese's outside pass rusher. The other bookend to the Jets outside pass rusher who went at number 2. So the Commanders took a linebacker, Sonny Styles, and so you have the Saints up here with a pick. Oh, I'm sorry, and the Chiefs traded up from the Browns, so there was a trade in between that time. The Browns took the 9th pick in the first round here and gave up the 6th pick to the Chiefs. And the Chiefs took a defensive back. Defensive back to help their defense out from LSU.
No.
Mansour Delane. Sorry for messing up your name, young man.
We are put this. Okay.
Folks, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mom, for butchering up his name. I know you must be like.
But that, okay. People move it to put it. Okay. But yeah, that's who the football. That's who the football pick. So I believe that. I believe could cut it. Go to play for the number guy.
Well, we'll see. I mean, look, hopefully these young men don't go in here disrupting. Hopefully he'll be a team sport, team player. He will get his opportunity. But it's not good if he's going to go in there like, I'm the future. I need, Kirk Cousins, take a step back. I'm the guy. I hope that's not going to be, because if that's the case, that only hurts the Raiders and it hurts
Mm-hmm.
him. It hurts the organization. So, um, if the Raiders ever expect to actually get to the playoffs and be like a contender in that division, you don't need that. All hands on deck is what it's got to be, and everybody has to be on the same focus for the same target, and that's their division title, and going against the opponents that come. So, defending home, and then of course winning what you can on the road, getting to the playoffs, getting a solid position, and trying to make a run for the Super Bowl. So if he goes in there with that attitude, then that's a bad apple, and then what you're gonna have is a circus, and that's not gonna be good.
Đây, Penguin and Abigail, Penguin and your brow, and then another 20 stop it. Um, let's see. That is not great, not horrible.
Do you think the Giants go with another wide receiver at number 10? There was rumors that they were thinking about a wide out, but I don't think that's a great idea. I think that would be a bad idea. I mean, just because you got Malik and you have some great talent on their receiving side, they didn't have a problem with their receiving core
Mm-hmm.
last year. So Dart had plenty of weapons. Um, they also got a new tight end that they stole from from the Ravens as well. So as far as I'm concerned, they don't really need to go that route. Maybe an offensive lineman, because I think it was Thomas last year
Yeah.
that messed up that Dallas Cowboys
Mm-hmm.
game, right? That kept
Yeah.
false start, false start, false start. Maybe they need to look in replacing the right tackle. I'm sorry, bro, but I'll never forget that game, bro. I don't know
Yeah.
what you were on when you went to Dallas, but oh my god,
Fighting, fighting with the headphone, fighting with your
yeah, circus
quarter.
on the sideline,
Yeah.
fighting with your teammates, giving your quarterback a hard time. Yeah, I don't know what was happening at that point, but let's see. And it looked like the Saints went wide receiver.
It's
Looked like
working.
Jordan Tyson,
Fighting.
and he's from Arizona State. Is who they picked. So they went wide out, which is what I figure offense for them. Um, they want to be as competitive and
Mm-hmm.
to compete in that division, because that division is another one. Anybody could win it every year. It's just crazy how that division is.
Yeah, yeah, couple years
It
ago.
was came down just last
Yeah,
year to almost a three-way situation,
yeah.
and it ended up putting Carolina in the playoffs because of it. Because remember, Carolina
Mm-hmm.
lost their last game and then still got into the playoffs. Uh,
By moving on, hotly. That, basically, uh,
oh,
the Penguin got, Penguin got,
is the Browns.
the
Now, what are these guys going to do? All new coaching. Let's see what happens here, because obviously, do Sanders come back and be their starter, or does he take the backup role once again? I don't know. Before the season starts, I can't wait to see what's going to happen in the preseason with them, and where they're leading, because there's still been no announcement that he's officially their starting quarterback. Not unless you heard something I didn't.
no, head coach, new head coach.
Yeah, I mean, when they went through the whole head coaching change, no one came and
Yeah,
said, "Hey, you're going to be the guy." So
um, last time about, um, yeah, they will make each out of the bag, think about break. You are out of the dark.
yeah, Cleveland is on the clock, folks. So we're gonna see who Cleveland is gonna end up going with. Uh, if you're just joining us, thank you for joining Sports Talk with Alex and Felix. Um, we are 8 picks in so far. The Browns is up as the ninth pick. Uh, and so we'll start from the beginning. So the Raiders did end up picking Fernando, the quarterback from Ohio State. I'm sorry, from Indiana. Um, so they went with their first pick and went quarterback. Second pick by the Jets was David Bailey, the edge rusher. So the Jets got their guy at number two. At number three, we had the Cardinals, and the Cardinals ended up picking up Love, the running back from Notre Dame. No surprise there. So these first three picks kind of went exactly how we thought it would go. At number four, you had the Titans, and the Titans end up picking a wide receiver. Um, Trying to see, I'm sorry, his name. Um, Tate. I'm sorry, yeah, Tate. And then the Giants picked up the pass rusher, also edge rusher, should I say, Reese is who they ended up taking. And then at number five, that was, and then at number six, you had the Chiefs who traded up with the Browns. The Browns ended up falling to number nine. Chiefs traded up to get a defensive back, and they took him. That was Styles, right?
No, not. The big.
Delane.
Yeah.
So Delane got picked up at number six for the Chiefs, and then at number seven, you had the Commanders, and the Commanders end up taking also linebacker Styles out of also Ohio, right?
Yeah.
Ohio State. And then now you have the Saints, who just recently took wide receiver, and yes, Tyson out of also Ohio.
Yeah.
And now you have
No.
Arizona State. Sorry, folks. I'm sorry. And now the Browns are up at number 9. And let's see who they end up picking at number 9, folks.
It
wasn't that long ago. It was just the year before. They didn't make it last year, but they made it the year before. So last year they made a spectacle of the playoffs. I mean, of the draft because. Oh wow!
The big tackle.
They picked a tackle. They took Spencer from Utah, so they got an offensive lineman. Much needed to give Sanders some time to get rid of the football. So first offensive lineman taken off the board. 6'5", 311. This young man should be a very weapon.
Okay, that's him.
Right there.
Yeah, but before that, he'll hold
Huh?
He'll hold
Oh, holding.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, the film footage, yes, but you know what? I mean, look, the Cleveland Browns need to give Sanders some protection, and I think this young man would be he's going to be a great asset. Now, do they keep him on the right side, or do they force him to play left? Let's see what happens in preseason here.
I can do it up
On the clock.
Yeah.
Oh, they made a pick already. Wow, so they already knew.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like they're going to be done for the night as far as first round picks.
Yeah.
I mean, now unless they trade another pick to move up and come back into the draft like they did last year.
Here we go.
And New York Giants has selected also a tackle.
Yeah.
So they took the second offensive lineman of the night. Francis from Miami, Florida here. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting.
To protect that.
Yeah.
Who?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you, your uncle's got to be going
That-
crazy right now.
That boy.
So they got a defensive lineman, a pass rusher, basically,
Here you
and
go, here
now
you
they
go.
have
Here you go. Yeah.
an offensive lineman that could open up great holes for Dart
And he's not that big either. He can move. Oh, he can move a lot.
yes.
But yeah. Alright. Alright. So, yeah. Will be Miami. Miami na o'clock. Number.
Maybe he should be your tribal chief.
Yeah, I don't know that. Okay.
Well, look, he's
Yeah.
he's showing it off right now. Damn, his hand is bigger than the commissioner's back. You know, he's like he just manhandled the commissioner.
Oh, that is it's a cop one. The cop that they bought me. That is. So the cop boy, okay? They need to go quarterback.
Look at these Giant fans.
They
Boy,
ain't
he's
go-
riled up.
They need to go quarterback, okay? Cop boy need to quarterback. That come in what and draft. What is
They
it?
just haven't made really sound decisions as far as I'm concerned. So it's gonna be interesting to see what the Cowboys go with here. I mean, everything that I recommend, they do something completely different.
Mhm.
So I'm not really sure anymore. Like he's running the team.
Mm-hmm.
Not that he hasn't. He's been running it all this time. But at this point, what I think they may need, I don't see. He always end up picking something completely different. Let's see. Hopefully, it could be like a kicker or something.
Well, oh, go to be the Hall of Fame kicker.
So, I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I just threw that out there because I'll still never forget that draft when nobody expected that, and then so it's gonna be interesting to see.
The Dolphins will get number 12, 113, at 118, no, 118, and the Cowboys will get number the Dolphins 55, Dolphins will get number 12, number 137, and 180.
So 4 picks,
No, 3.
3 picks.
Yeah. Because the Cowboys get over.
So now they're showing his his Samoan heritage here. Or Hawaiian heritage.
Well, if you move money anything with that, welcome. Jasmine, they won. Yeah. No, nothing. It was this on YouTube, all kind of information, all kind of but new. Yeah. What is your favorite team up there? It's the big thing.
What pick for your Eagle fans? What number are you guys in the draft lineup? So for you Eagle fans out there, because we're about to watch the entire NFC East go. That's going before you guys, because obviously you guys made it to the playoffs. And you guys were defending champs.
We got a lot of people part of it coming up, Eagle fans to go. We are picking up 33. Pick number 33. For bucket in, grab your popcorn, put a barbecue, and
And the Jets get to go again for those Jets fans at number 16, it says? I can't see that.
yeah.
Okay. At number 16, the Jets will have their second pick of the first round here.
This all want now because now
You had trades.
yeah,
So
but this is correct. But a couple of people shut up and yeah, but we got a couple more of the Jack. You can put the bucket, grab your pocket, grab your chip, pull a barbecue. Look the thing, you that is live.
yes.
If a comment, and he happy, he on the phone,
Well, let's see. Here come the Cowboys pick at number 11.
that ain't the head coach, not on the phone. Jerry Jones all happy. Don't know who is that woman.
I think that's Jerry's daughter.
Okay.
If it's not his daughter, it's his daughter-in-law.
Okay.
But I think that's his daughter.
Okay.
Along with his son.
Yeah. The head coach on the phone, we can put a link go. He can pick up he can the commute. For me, I could the quarterback. Quarterback.
They're not doing that. They got a lifetime contract with Prescott.
I know.
It's a lifetime contract with Prescott.
Okay, here we go.
And they took a safety.
Get up there.
They took a safety.
They a good pick up. Again, I feel.
Good luck, young man. Good luck.
I like a good feel about him. He a good backfield. A good pick up.
Yeah, they took a safety, folks. They took a safety.
Pick up down.
He'll be playing in the middle of the field. So we'll get to see this young man on the NFC East side basically playing against the Eagles and the Giants and the Commanders and see what this young man brings to the table. Can he stop somebody like a Saquon Barkley? Or I don't see that happening. I see Barkley kind of like running right through him, but
Malik.
Yes.
Or
will he have the speed to
Yeah.
close the gap on Malik? And it's just gonna be interesting.
yeah, the Dolphins is if you knew Dolphins keep up the keep down that one. The Hitler keep up that one. I think that's a good film about him.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's a good pick. There's no doubt about it. He's coming out of a great football program as well. Like I said, right now everybody's picking the caucus of Ohio State. Right now, the NFL teams are like vultures. They're just ripping off the meat right now. There'll be nothing left to that team when this draft is over.
Cannot wait for week one football.
Look at that helmet.
Look at the hat.
Oh, I've seen that hat a million times. And that was great footage there of him jumping up and taking it down, shutting down the run. single tackle, not meaning he didn't have to have assistance getting basically a sack there and then causing an interception and then takeaways in the end zone. So I think he will be a very strong asset for them, for the Cowboys. So
Take up the tail and down there remove the whole offense. Quarterback gone.
yeah,
Here gone. What a goal. That is offense up there gone. What did you see for him?
uh, I think they're gonna go offense here.
Oh wow. Um, you know what a good game for
Yeah, we started off with an exciting but almost predictable
yeah.
start to this draft with the Raiders at the first overall pick taking Fernando. It would have really been a surprise or a shakeup if they didn't take him. This would have set this whole draft in a different motion because there's no buts about it. The Jets definitely wanted him and would have taken him at number two. No questions asked. Um, Being especially that they have two first overall picks in this first round. They definitely would have taken him, but then tried to pick the guy they wanted later on, or maybe trade up to get that other pick as well, which would have probably made their night if they were able to have it that way. But the Raiders played it safe. They took the quarterback, and
And the
the
Dolphins.
Dolphins took a tackle here. Um, and so they went offense with this pick. So
The the would be the one
the Rams is up.
coming out of Batman.
Yeah, he comes out of Alabama. Um, this is Caden, uh, the left tackle from Alabama, and so I think a good choice. This young man also comes from a really good football program, as you can just see right there with the film footage, how he helped open up that hole for his running back. No ifs buts about it, or what he brought to the table this past season for his school. So, and he could even catch the football and run with it. He protected the football. He was bumbling, tumbling right to the down to the end zone there. Great footage, and to know he has good hands that you can even put him on and put him out there like a wide receiving. Though he's not fast, uh, that says a lot. Like I'm pretty sure Detroit would have loved to have a guy like him because they love trick plays there, the Detroit Lions. So having a guy like this who has not only just good hands, but he could obviously keep the quarterback upright. So, and he's a left tackle, one of the most important pieces to your offense. So good choice by Miami. Beginning start for their new head coach and their organization.
Yeah. Now when we go around, and get a clock, I go around. They gotta think I caught of a pop of couple of a couple of method. Let it go. That is the author out and put it to court. What it put up show. This one is a Monday.
That's a lot of weight to push a car by himself.
And with that picture with people
In it.
in
So
it.
yeah, so not only are you're pushing, 3,700 pounds, but then you have a bunch of human bodies in the back as well. So
What in like for a couple of company I can we could pick it all up pick number 32.
right.
Yeah. I I yeah, you want to go up to 30, you want to go up to 15.
We're gonna probably run this up to, let's say, 20, and then the last 10 picks or 12 picks that's left over, we'll leave that up to you fans. But the last time we did 3 hours
Yeah,
was brutal on the body. So
you talk about I can recap
yes,
no, not recap recap the day fuck so we're not going to do it.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, this draft is moving pretty quickly.
Yeah.
This is one of the fastest ones that I think we've covered so far. I mean, we've been
Live
basically for right, and so
our come or here problem.
so so yeah. So maybe we'll cut this down to 15.
I will cut down 15 pig.
So that's 3 picks.
You know what? I appreciate that.
Okay, so we'll pick up to 16, which is the Jets' second pick of the first round. And then after that is Detroit. It will be their first overall pick in this round, in this first round.
And it go up and pay for cup, but Pittsburgh, hometown of the draft. LA Chargers, Eagle, Brown, Bear, Buffalo, reporting a shooting and can't be again. Our Super Bowl team.
Yeah. I'm surprised not much fans in the comments there.
Well, this is line for them.
I mean, look, there was some comments. I like the one
Yeah,
by
I know.
Jaden, holy starters, because starting up was a lot to get going.
If we can't film the TV.
Not for YouTube, we
No,
can't.
we can't.
Without having the NFL's
Yeah,
consent.
Saturday,
Do such, so
Saturday.
yeah. Sorry to our viewers.
We left it, but we can't Saturday.
At the beginning, we were doing that.
Yeah.
We were doing that at the very beginning.
But we know what happened to
exactly.
our
So yeah. So the Rams is on the clock. They didn't make a whole bunch of moves this offseason, so they've been actually pretty quiet. But they've been kind of building quietly ever since Donald, retired. To keep themselves in the mix of things in their division. And they surprised me because just like the 49ers, I didn't think they were going to be that impressive last season, and they end up being quite impressive. Seattle, on the other hand, they surprised me, but after watching them early in the season, I knew they were going to be kind of a handful for everybody.
and
Um,
and the keeper method after
they kept him
healthy.
upright and healthy. Yeah, they did a really good
Yeah.
job of protecting the quarterback, and they did also pretty good with
Mm-hmm.
penalties. And their weakest point was special teams, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here
And,
because if it
and,
wasn't for the special teams, uh, things have been different as well for them going into the playoffs. They would have had home field advantage and everything else. So
and method doesn't work the MVP. The pit is when I pick a quarterback.
oh, they took a quarterback, Ty Simpson from Alabama. Wow. He's going to a great organization.
Good,
Uh,
good mentor.
I,
Good mentor.
yes. My his ability to, he needs to work on keeping that control because when they fell behind a couple of times, um, he, he didn't show the composure. He has the talent to play the game. There's no buts about it. But being with someone like Stafford and his head coach, I think they will prepare him right. He's definitely got to work on some footwork. Um, I think you get his feet right. I think this kid's gonna be dynamite in the NFL. So that's a great pick by the Rams.
Uh,
So for them to build for their future.
yeah. And we look, how method
Because I'm gonna tell you, if they didn't take him, the Jets might have taken Simpson.
Yeah.
Uh, so
Baltimore in the
the
other
second team.
the other team. That what is Baltimore up to up to.
Um, I think they need defense. I think they go defense here. I think defense is what they really need, and um, because again they had a rough start to start the season. So yep. How about you? What do you think?
Yeah, well,
You think
this just put out back where it's the pot and me. I, I don't think.
Well, they were going to need a quarterback at some point,
Yeah.
and remember we didn't even think he was coming out
Yeah.
to be part of the draft this year. We thought he was going to wait until next year, but um, I think he took a good chance of coming
Mm-hmm.
out, and I think this worked out for him because he ended up with a good organization. He don't have to be the savior for that franchise like right away, which is what Fernando's going to have to deal with the Raiders. And considering the division that they're in, it's going to be really hard for that young man if for some reason Kirk Cousins get hurt and this guy has to be the one to step up.
You talking about the Broncos, and
The Chargers.
the Chargers, and all three of them have good head coaches.
And not just good at coaches, but they also have good defenses. These teams, so it's going to be interesting to see. Yeah, we got a little sportster down here chilling. Hi, Pepe.
Yeah,
None of your kitty cat teams went yet, Kitty.
no, not yet. This is Detroit, Alpha,
So yeah, Detroit will be your first big kitty team. Obviously the Bengals traded with the Giants, so they would have been the first ones, but because of that trade they're not in the first round.
Condition like a Broncos.
And then you have also let's see the Jags, are they in this first round? No Jags. So your kitty cat teams. So you just got the Panthers and the Lions.
Yeah.
Is all you have to look forward to, Kitty.
The bucket in, Pepper.
I wish you'd just pick one of those teams instead of having all four.
Baltimore and Baltimore make a put back that remove
Well, yeah, this got
the
this
hot ball.
high ball end up moving on from this organization, or the organization moved on for him. It's gonna be interesting to see, are they gonna bring in some weapons for Lamar, or are these guys gonna go defense here? And here comes the pick, folks.
Well, we got caught there. Yeah, 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 we know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize for the sound. I know that the
Go,
audio.
go figure out one. Go,
Well, can he see the other one? Would the
yeah,
other one be there?
yeah, go figure out that. Go figure out one.
Okay. And thank you for joining us. Uh, here at Sports Talk with Alex and Felix. This draft has been quite interesting.
Yeah, go figure out one.
He said it's okay.
Okay.
Um, who are you guys fans of? Well, Alex is a fan of the Philadelphia Eagles, strong supporter. I am just a neutral fan of the NFL and football altogether. I used to be, I'm going to say I'm an ex-Giants fan if we had to really go back. And then former, before the Giants, was the 49ers. That's when I was a child. That's because my mother was a 49er. And so to me, um, you know,
Rock game. That is a good team.
yeah, you guys had, some opportunities this past season. You guys were right in the mix for a while. Your division is a very entertaining division. I am excited to see. Has anybody picked from this division yet? No,
No.
right? So no one in the division has plucked anything yet. I think the first one is going to be Detroit, and then you guys. Now, unless you guys make a trade with them uh, in this first round, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Popo. We know.
So the Ravens have picked, and they picked a guard, so they went offense to give Lamar Jackson some coverage there for his offensive line. I did not get to see the young man's name or what school he came out of. I caught the tail end of that. So just give us a minute. We'll be keeping you guys updated. And thank you again for joining us. Appreciate you. Okay. They took a little break. So um, we were just stating, about some of these picks. So we'll give you guys the rundown. Basically, Raiders took the first overall pick. They didn't trade down or anything like that, and they did take Fernando, the quarterback from Indiana. Um, so he went as first overall. The Jets stuck to their plan and went defense. Got the pass edge rusher Dave Bailey. At number 3, the Cardinals end up taking Love, the running back from Notre Dame. A great weapon for them for their offense. And then at number 4, the Titans went wide receiver, right? Tate. And then at number 5, the New York Giants went with the second pass edge rusher, uh, Reese from Ohio. And then at number 6, which was the Browns, but the Browns traded with the Chiefs, and the Chiefs moved up to the number 6 spot to take defensive back Delane from Arizona, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he went from Arizona, and then at number 7, you had the Commanders, who took Sonny Styles, linebacker. They went defense, and he was what, from Ohio State,
Yeah.
or
Ohio.
okay, Ohio State, and then you had the Saints at number 8, who took the first offensive lineman, right?
Yeah, either.
I'm sorry, I apologize. They took wide receiver Jordan Tyson, um, and then at number 9 you had the Browns, and the Browns took the first tackle offense.
Yeah.
From, they didn't tell what school.
No.
So I apologize. They didn't say what school
Not up there.
the young man was from. So, um, and then at number 10, the New York Giants went and took the second offensive lineman um, from Alabama, right? No, not Alabama. What was that young man's from?
Oh, King down. Hit a bag of cat one.
Well, he was number 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cowboys took defense safety Downs from Ohio State at number 11.
Tampa Bay in the Tampa Bay in the top 15. Would be the Jet. And the Tampa Bay, yeah.
Okay, so Tampa Bay is up, and Tampa Bay made their selection already. Edge rusher, is that Ruben?
Yeah,
Ruben Bain Jr. And he is from Miami, Florida. He's the second Miami kid that went. So from the Hurricanes. So.
So after that would be the Jet. And then we
We'll be done for tonight,
we'll be
folks.
done for tonight. Sorry, I don't know. He is like this, if you're still here, couple of years ago, okay? Couple of years ago, we did a 3 hour, almost 4 hour, right?
Yeah, we covered the entire thing
with
with no commercial breaks. That was rough.
No
That was
breaks,
rough
no
on the body.
we have
It was straight live.
Yeah.
Live.
Yeah,
No
live.
breaks at all. That was rough.
And
3
then-
hours.
And then me and him, we made a plan up here. We covered the top 15 page.
Okay. So, if you're just tuning in, the Buccaneers just picked
Ruben.
at Ruben
Bain.
Bain Jr.
Ju-
from Miami Hurricane University. So he's a edge pass rusher. So the Bucs is trying to make sure they can make an imprint in that division against the Panthers and the Saints and the Falcons there. So so we've had 3 edge rushers go in this draft. Giants, Jets, and now sorry about that, folks. Big Brother was, I guess, calling in to see
Yeah.
what was happening with this draft. Um,
One more pick out the draft for
well, that's hopefully if the Jets keep it and
yeah.
they don't trade out of it, because they did get 4 picks last year. During the trade deadline and everything, these guys really tried to hustle up what they could to try to improve. Glenn's gonna be somewhat his second season as the Jets head coach. I wish him well. Man, I tell you, I don't know how he did. I don't know how he ended up holding on. I know he had a 5-year contract with them, but we're gonna need to see some results from them quickly. This 2026 season. So yeah. Oh, here comes the Jets pick, and here comes the commissioner. This pick, let's see what the Jets do. Do they stick defense or do they go offense here? Did they do what the Giants did, defense and then offense, or do these guys strictly stick defense? And with the 16th overall pick, the Jets have selected a tight end. Out of Oregon. So there you have it, folks. The 16th overall pick. The Jets have had their 2 first-round picks. Let's just do a quick rundown.
Wow.
First overall pick was picked by the Raiders. They took Fernando, quarterback from Indiana. The Jets, second overall pick in this draft, end up taking edge pass rusher Bailey was he also from Ohio? I think he was from Ohio as well. Third overall pick was Love, the running back from Notre Dame, went to the Cardinals. And fourth overall pick went to the Titans, and the Titans took Tate, wide receiver. They gave the quarterback a new weapon. And then number 5 was the New York Giants, who took the second edge pass rusher of the night, which was Reese, also from Ohio State. And then at number 6, the Chiefs traded up with the Browns to take the 6th pick and took defensive back Delane. And then at number 7, you had the Saints. No, the Commanders. The Commanders took Sonny Styles, also. And then at number 8, you had the Saints. They took
Jordan.
They took Jordan from Arizona. And then you had at number 9, you had the Browns, right?
Yeah.
The Browns took they took a tackle.
Yeah, the first tackle
from Miami.
Yeah.
No, not Miami. He came from Alabama.
Yeah.
And then at number 10, the Giants took the other tackle from Miami. I apologize. I'm sorry. And then at number 11, the Cowboys took the safety. They took Downs, also from Ohio. Their safety from there. And then at number 12, you had Miami, and
Yeah.
Miami took
Attack.
they went
Yeah.
offense.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Well, pick up.
the Rams took the Alabama quarterback, um, uh, Ty Simpson.
Yeah.
And then at number 13, you had I can't see who took.
That number 15.
Okay, at 14, then
Okay,
the Ravens. The Ravens took the
that
guard.
that pin number guy.
They took the guard.
Yeah.
I didn't see what school that young man came from. And then at number 16, the Jets just took.
Yeah.
What's his name? I'm sorry, it hasn't updated.
Yeah. We got the that on me because I thought
It was gonna keep up, but it's
Yeah.
not. So
the Tampa pick up Ruben Bang.
yes.
Well, okay, guys, please watching the live.
Yes, thank you for joining us live. And
I call. We go. They got all the pig. Anyway, people watching. We all back it up there. Right there.
yeah, well, it's saying edit audio, so I don't know if the audio could be